Yo. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We Got It Crazy, the podcast. You see it. It's right there. We in the building with special guests. We gonna jump right into it. First of all, let's introduce ourselves. Let's get it going. I know we got a lot to talk about. Lo, what's on the menu?
What's poppin', y'all? I'm your boy Lo, and today we have
a special guest.
All right, today we have a special guest, and our special guest name is
Rissa girl.
All right. Shout out. Where you from?
From Jersey.
Jersey in the building. Jersey's in the building. All right, in the house.
One thing I like about Jersey girls is they know the struggle.
Right.
They've been there. Them Jersey girls been there. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me.
They've been there.
Right. What you mean?
But all the women been there. You feel me? Every woman out there can say they struggled before. And if they have not, then they lying. In some way, somehow, they like.
Nah, if they have it, they're rich. Rich people don't struggle like that.
Oh, yeah.
They struggle with shit like drug addiction.
They still struggle with some other aspect.
They like drug addiction.
Yeah, drug addiction ain't.
You know, that's usually a rich girl's problem. She can't stop sniffing that cocaine. Something about that cocaine. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Rich white girls love that cocaine.
All right. Hold on. Let's get it.
All right, so I was thinking, right? Check it out. Since we're both pretty people, we got pretty eyes, right? I'm a little on some. I got a certain standard that I fucks with, right? Now, what I'm asking you is, are you one of those girls that be like, I need a nigga with 8 figures, or are you one of those dudes that's like, yo, man, I don't even know what the other option is, because that's all I hear is, what? I need a nigga. Yo, where's some crazy?
But see, even though you still gotta struggle with the person you love. Like, it's not always gonna be fun times. You ain't gonna always have an 8-figure income coming in. Then what? We gonna leave the person too? Because now you don't got the 8-figure that you wanted. Then what?
That's what they do. That's what happens. But
that's why the generation is fucked up, because they don't know what it is to hold down a fort. They don't know what it is to. You have to stick by the person that you love. You say you love me, why you leave him? Just because he's fucked up. You fucked up too. He held you down. Now what? He fucked up. Now you trying to run away?
What if he don't even necessarily got to be fucked up? He don't have to be necessarily fucked up. He could still be making a living. He just probably ain't.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're talking about 8-figure. That's what I'm talking about.
Like, for an example, there's a lot of women that say, I won't fuck with a nigga unless he got at least 6 figures. He got to make at least 100,000. Right, so
100,000.
So if the dude ain't making at least 100,000, he don't even got a shot. Right now, I'm asking. I don't even know what the alternative is, because I never hear people be like, "Fuck that, I'll take a working class nigga." I don't even hear women say that shit. Not even the real broke bitches don't say that. Like
in no way.
I seen a homeless bitch be like, "What? I need a nigga with 100,000."
Fuck out of here! You're lying. You're fucking lying. That motherfucker take anybody. Fuck out of here! You throw a piece of dime. He taking that shit. Fuck out of here.
Homeless bitch was like, "What? Nah, that nigga don't got 100. What he make 300, 400 a week? Fuck him."
Yeah, fuck out of here.
I seen homeless bitches treating like
no way.
Garbage man getting treated bad by the homeless bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, a regular nigga with a regular job ain't shit today. So, like,
I mean, it takes two. I really feel like it takes two in this world today. You know.
I'm talking about what is just like. But I don't know what the alternative is. If you ain't making $100,000, what's the other option? They gotta be pretty.
No, I
feel gotta be tight. Like what?
No, you could be a good person. You could have a good heart. You could really love somebody. You could really be down with somebody. You could really treat them special. Other people that don't do that shit, that he could treat her. He could show her what real love is. I think so. It's not because you gotta have a whole bunch of money and a nice car. That motherfucker could play you still. Could come back like with 2 other. Like, you bugging just because what? Because he got an 8-figure, 6-figure. Like that. I really feel like that don't mean anything. Loyalty, trust, respect. Like, you gotta respect me in front of my face, behind my back. Like, if we're gonna rock and roll with each other, man.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
No.
You're giving the right answer, right? But it just sounds weird to me, because that is gone. That shit's over. Like, It's a fucked up. It's fucked up, man. Because it's not. It shouldn't be gone. It shouldn't be over.
It should be like this all the time.
But it's you saying that, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, technically, because my job is to hear what you say and catch one little fuck up and on it. Know what I'm saying? And I'm good at that. Right? So, but when you saying the right thing, and you're saying the right thing, like for real, with most of the whole like, yo, man, I don't got no angles to come in out on that shit. Like she's saying the right thing, but don't sound real. It don't sound like that's like that's what people used to do. That's how it sounds. Like that's what people used to do. What about today?
But see, when you was raised up with an old school pops, yo, that's my best friend, yo. You feel me? My mom too.
Black, white, Puerto Rican.
Black. My dad's black and white. My mom's Puerto Rican.
Your dad's black and white?
Yeah, my dad old school, very, very.
Was he raised by his black family or the white family?
Yes, black family.
So he came up as a black man.
Yeah.
He is technically a black man.
Yes, he is.
What do you consider yourself?
I don't know. I feel like I'm black, and I don't contribute the white side because I don't really, have like any like things to say that like a white figure type of thing. I'm more like I could put some sneakers on, tie my hair up in a bun, and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Or I could be classy, or I could dance my Spanish reggae music, and you know what I'm saying. So I could consider myself black and Spanish. You know what I'm saying? In a mix.
So you totally excluded the white side, like.
Nah, but you know what I'm saying. But I still say it though, because I this is what I am. You know.
Are you affiliated with the white side of your family?
I never knew my white side of the family. I never knew my black side of the family either, though.
So you were raised by your Spanish family.
Mm-hmm.
So you grew up as a Spanish person.
And my dad's side, I have my brother on my dad's side, my other brother on my dad's side.
Your mom is 100% Spanish?
Mm-hmm.
So you grew up as a Spanish girl.
I could say that, yeah. But I still got like my hood ways, you know what I'm saying?
Hold up, time out, man, because we got to correct something, man. What you mean the hood ways? Like that's the black side?
No. It's both sides of me though.
Okay,
you feel me?
I was to say Spanish.
But I can say I could put like my swag up, my pants on, like my sweatpants. I could put on my sneakers. I could tie my hair up in a bun. I feel like with Spanish side is more like like the culture is way different. Like it's more like dancing that merengue song, that that shit, yeah, that little all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers have that face.
They be happy as hell. But you gotta put the happy side on. With a corona. Your word, yo.
Niggas, the one thing about Spanish men. The one thing about Spanish men dancing that fuck with me is, and I don't understand. I don't know if the women like it. Them niggas shake their hips too much, man.
What, Jamaicans?
No, Spanish.
Oh, well.
Them niggas be dancing, their hips be like, what the fuck is up with that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. They into they songs, man.
You never noticed that?
Yeah, no. You know what I'm saying? I know when they be getting the mood, they be in it. You know what I'm saying? They be in it. But like,
like, what the fuck is he doing?
When a Spanish man swings his hips, it intrigues a woman because it shows motion, a certain type of motion.
Does it?
What, against dancing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when a woman be seeing the Spanish man dancing, he be doing that wiggling shit. A girl be like, that nigga go fuck.
I don't know. Like, I don't think that's what you asking.
Yeah.
Well, hold up.
Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Hold on,
These
niggas always tell me, like, nigga, you be going somewhere else with it. But that's what it sounded like you said.
I'm glad I got a witness.
Because they always tell me, like, nigga, you be going somewhere else with this shit. But then all right, if I'm not mistaken, he said that wiggle in them hips, right? It intrigues a woman. And it makes a woman look at him, what?
Just looks at his way.
Fuck out of here. That's not what you were saying.
Yeah.
That is not what he was saying before. Fuck out of here.
He got on record. You can play back.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, play back. You can play back.
Alright.
Yeah, he had no choice.
I'm almost positive. In order for my
no choice.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We had to make some more readjustments. You already know who it is.
I'd say that was a nice one, right?
Right back into the program. Yo, look, what we got to talk about?
All right, so let's keep it popping. All right. Where's, I put it way over there.
All right, while you get that,
I ain't even gonna go get it.
All right, yo, shout out Tommy Black. Yo, Tommy.
Tommy, you gotta get back to work, man.
Get your ass back to work. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so one of the things that I was wanting, because a lot of stuff that I said, people be like, yo, man, you kind of rough on the girls. Say a little. But, so some of the stuff that I brung up regarding women, I wanted to get a woman's perspective. All right, so one of the things that was the first thing that I argued about is a woman's perspective on child support. Now, this is my view on it. I feel like this: if a woman has the right to decide whether or not to have the baby, then it should be her responsibility once she makes that decision, whatever her decision is. I don't think that you should be able to hold a man responsible to 21 years of
raising something that he don't want to raise.
Raising something that he never intended on even having. You understand?
He don't want to raise it because it's his.
No, it's not that he doesn't want to raise it because it's his. Like, it ain't like he running around raising other people's kids.
But so you saying that she's pregnant and
she's deciding I'm gonna keep it, and he's saying
he don't want it. He don't want it. Yeah, well, you can't hold him responsible. Yeah.
But of course, legally you can.
I mean, yeah, of course, you want to be a bitch.
Well, all right. So how do you feel about women? How do you feel about that kind of a situation? Like,
I mean,
I think that they should pass. You know that they're working on passing the law saying that only depending on how long you was with the woman, which means like if you was just a one night stand, you can get pregnant. You cannot make that man and become this kid's father forever, even though that's his DNA and all of that. They saying that's not fair.
What?
Right?
Yeah.
What planet? He said what planet?
I think it's South Carolina.
That's
North
crazy.
Carolina.
That's crazy.
They're
every night is one night stand. If you really think about it, some might be long. Some might be longer night stands.
All right, listen.
That's a good way of putting it, though.
Hold on, though. Now,
that's a good way of putting it, though.
Y'all not looking at the other side of that coin.
Okay.
Look how many men went to court and took care of a kid 20,
and it was not theirs.
It wasn't his. 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
Maybe not his.
I mean, go find out if it's yours.
Hold on, stop. Can I say something?
Sometimes that seems dishonorable.
Stop.
That's
why though?
Because men have a little bit of virtue, a little bit. We still got a little bit of like chivalry in us. Know what I'm saying? It's not totally gone, but it seems like women don't have no virtue. You know what I'm saying? Like, for an example, it's hard for me to hurt a woman's feelings, right? Mm-hmm. But it's nothing for a bitch to try to take advantage of me.
Mm-hmm. And vice versa. But I get what you're saying. But the thing is that you got to understand the aspect of the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe their relationship had a downfall. They didn't see eye to eye, blah, 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 blah. But once you lay down, you have to, I feel like, it might be 50-50 in a way, honestly, because if you lay down and have a kid, right, and the guy don't want to raise it and the mom do, I feel like you're right. Like that's your decision. That's what you want to do. Don't call me. Nothing at all. But if the woman want to be a bitch, then yeah, you're right. You're right. She can take him child. She do all that.
She should not have that authority.
Exactly. You're right. You're right.
I think that those numbers might be a little bit off. You said 50-50. I think the
80
ratio for men for women, I think it's 99.99999% that one.
What do you mean?
That's how much control a woman
has. But I don't know.
Keeping that baby over there.
Yes.
Yeah, keeping the baby, of course, because it's in her womb.
It could have been a really fun night. It could have been a fun night.
So fun.
And then, a week and a half later, you get the call like, listen, I'm definitely pregnant.
Right.
You're like, what the fuck are you
talking about, right? What are you talking about?
Who is this? We fucked 6 days ago.
What are you talking about?
Tell me what we did. I'm the girl that did that thing that remember? And then your phone was like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bitch start bringing up shit. Remember I had your foot like that.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
So now you remember, we fucked. Remember you said you like your out better without the condom? Like, yeah, I said that. Yeah, I'm pregnant.
See, that's the shit.
Now, I'm really supposed to be like, okay, we got this lifetime bond. It's not fair.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It isn't fair.
It's not fair.
Because what about when the dude want to keep the baby and she don't?
Right?
Yeah,
Keep begging her, don't
you're
take
right,
it. The bitch
you're
got the
right.
plan B pill like this. He
You're
like,
right,
don't
though.
do it.
You're right, though.
Don't do it.
Because at the end of the day, it's her decision. Yes or no, you know?
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right,
all
though.
those days during pregnancy when she run around with her hormones of pregnancy saying, well, you know you're not really the fall.
Once she get mad, you ain't bring her no Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Then the bitch start saying dumb shit to you. You only Papa ain't new. Bitch. That's
Go back. So you
Yes.
said something else I want to tap in. You said they take care of the kid 15, 20 years knowing it ain't his, right?
Uh-huh.
Right, that's what
Not knowing it ain't his, not knowing it ain't his.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
All that time raising them,
And
I believe there's two things. Either by the 5th year you know, or by the 4th year you don't want to know.
Yes.
You're right.
You're right, yeah.
That's true. I believe that something at some point early. At some point something tells you, yo, nigga, you really need paperwork. But you're so attached that you're like, if I found out, it might make me a whole nother kind of person.
Because you know now.
I might be a whole other type of person.
It's because
not
you know.
only that, because I know, but I know, bitch, I know what you did. And
yeah.
You know.
Now you know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So, if I were in that situation, I don't want to know. Leave me in that relationship alone. Let me have it. Let's say I had a child, right? And then like 15 years, things is coming up. Right. Know what I'm saying? I don't want to go get a DNA test and find out
who was yours. Yeah.
Because I'm too attached to imagine all of the things that you thought you saw, all of those family traits you thought you saw, you know, it was just wishful thinking. Think about that. You see, you like that's that old family punch right there. You know, he got that old family peace stand. That was just you wishful thinking.
The whole time.
They don't even look like y'all. We dark skinned. This nigga red. With blonde hair and shit.
Blue eyes.
Yeah, blue eyes. Talk different.
It goes with over the skin. So the scene basically is you raise this kid all this time, y'all got this bond, you attach everything. And then the doctor calls you in and goes, yo, you know something? Like this rare shit, right? That you're gonna be alright. How many cheese is impeccable? And it's so crazy that it might be genetic. So we need to test your offspring just to make sure because it could get out of hand if we don't jump on it. So now, because of what you said in your attachment, we'll be like, yo, swap me, but I just don't want to know. Swap me, I just don't want to tell him, tell whoever you got.
Nah, don't tell nobody. My shit. Don't say it.
That's what I'm saying. How would you do that? How would you handle that?
Very, 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 very hypothetical question.
It's real because.
But let's say it was like we found something in your DNA,
right?
And in order for us to really get a good study on it, you need to see it on my offspring.
No, not that. There's something going on with you, right? With your DNA, and it's a rare disease, right? And this is.
I gotta have a disease, bro.
But the disease.
Give me something that gave me powers or something.
Disease doesn't mean negative. It means something positive.
It gave me powers.
Disease means it blocked you from bullshit. All right, so now you protected from bullshit.
Mine's gave me powers. Give me powers.
So now, without it being treated, you might be only about bullshit.
Bruh.
You might be only attracted to bullshit. So now we need to check your offspring right now to make sure.
How? I would have to have a baby.
That's why we gonna check the person who took care for the past 15 years.
And then they check that offspring shit and it ain't even mine.
That's what I'm saying.
And you said,
no. That's what I'm trying to go with. That's the
no. If they're like, listen, man, your blood is great.
Have a good day.
Leave it right there.
Leave it right
you know what I'm saying? Stop trying to play games. I know. Just say that there, yo. Your blood was fine.
He said, stop trying to
and leave it there. You know what I'm saying? Don't start telling me what my baby shit couldn't do. Okay. I don't want to hear that.
All right, I got you. So you basically wouldn't want to know.
No.
That's love. That's the loyalty in you. That's the loyalty. That's something deeper. That's the loyalty. Like, yo, I committed to this. You know what I'm saying? I signed in for this. I committed to it.
Some people
but we live in a weird state. I've been in a place where if you called in for a DNA test, whether you get the mail, move, incarcerated in the hospital, or harassment. But if you get a letter in the mail saying show up for a DNA, possible, and you're not the kid or show up for paternity, and you don't show up, you claiming to be the parent.
And this is what I heard.
What's that about?
I heard that old bullshit,
What?
Yes.
So yeah, let's say they're gonna give you 2 chances. They're gonna call you for a DNA test, and then if you don't show up, they're gonna send you another notice.
Say, listen,
dog, on some real shit, we need you here.
Show
up. You know what I'm
up.
saying?
And if you don't show up again,
they're gonna attach you to being the father.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you the good thing about that, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the good thing about that. It's not constitutional.
Okay, good to know.
It's not constitutional.
Okay, I didn't know that either.
If you went in there with a real good lawyer, not even a real good lawyer, just a lawyer that wasn't on the bullshit, just like I'm a lawyer and I work for my client, he'll go in there and he'll get that shit removed because it's not constitutional to do that. To try to force me to come in and give my DNA. So to prove that I'm this kid's father after my word, you're only taking her by her word.
Right.
That's true.
She's not walking up with some DNA like prove it. No,
but then swamp. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, they taking her at her word. She's saying he's my kid's father. It ain't like
but
it ain't like they're like, okay, both of y'all got to do a DNA to prove it. No, she says it. They come to you. You're the kid's father.
But she can say anybody's name.
Because know what happens to the woman if she don't show up? They just dismiss the case against the dude. Nothing happens to her. She don't get a warrant. You understand? When a nigga don't show up, you get warrants and shit.
Even if she lied or something.
No, pause. Hold on. So
the woman too, though.
If a woman don't show up,
we get a warrant for her arrest if we don't show up. Same shit. And her benefits get cut off. Everything is called forgery.
Oh, word?
Hell yeah, it's forgery, yo.
Oh, okay.
I'm
happy about that.
Now, only way you can get out of that is if the woman go, you know what? I found my baby.
She lied about that shit.
I found my baby daddy. I made a mistake. Cross that shit off. And then they let you walk. That's the only other way to let you out of it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you admit to that. But other than that, son, yeah, you're right.
They take him to jail?
Nah, they don't take you to jail. They cut your benefits off.
He's been taken to jail.
Oh, that bitch to go to jail.
He said he want all the bitch to go to jail. He said, yo, one time I've been to jail, but oh yeah.
I was watching this court TV show, which I hate court TV. And that fucking judge, her fat face husband. I can't stand y'all. Y'all ruin relationships. You stop what you're doing.
I love them, bro. They model at the end.
Nah, fuck them.
I love them, bro.
Fuck them. Listen,
I don't even know
those motherfuckers sit up and break up. Man, I seen them tell a woman when she was like, do you know what you want to do? And she was like, I don't know what we're gonna do. She was like, okay, we're gonna send you in the back to Dr. So-and-so to show you how to get past it. Trying like breaking up their family. Mind your fucking fat business.
Why they go to court then?
For the money, for the hotel room, a nice night out. They went for a nice night out. Because that judgment don't break you up.
Well, watch this. That was a nice night out.
Right?
But they were trying to work it out. The fucking judge was trying to tell her, like, go talk to Dr. whoever so he can help you break up. Fuck that lady.
He probably like, no, don't go.
You know what I'm saying? She's fucking up people's relationships. Why would you do a show to prove that a nigga was cheating?
Who is that? What show is that?
It's a couple.
Couples court.
Or like the light skinned woman?
Little chubby white. She got like little chubby chick with her the husband and wife.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, I did.
Wife got the little thing on her
I've seen it, but I don't watch it. Like that's crazy though.
Like I skipped through the shit.
Raggedy ass bitch.
Yeah, that's one of them.
And the husband's a punk. He's scared to death of her. Yo, look, one time there's an episode, right? And the lady was showing, she was like, look, these are the kind of pictures he be having up on his social media. And the dude was Diesel, had his arm up like this, and he was Diesel. And this bitch was like, oh, that's you? Yeah, so you've been working out? Yeah, you can tell. And she's sitting there really looking, right? Now, now there's another time when the husband, there was a contortionist, right? And she sat down in the chair and she took one of her legs and she put it behind her head, right? And the husband was like, can you do that with both legs? And she did it with the other one. The bitch automatically, why you want to see her do it with both legs? That's what's on your mind? Can she do it with both legs? You see the difference?
Yeah.
It was perfectly okay for her to lust after this man.
Right. It was different energy.
Then for him to just even say, yo, can you put your other leg back there?
Yeah.
That's good.
That's different.
Now, I don't jumped off of that and forgot where the fuck I was going.
That's right. We do that all the time. Yo, I want y'all to take a look at the screen. We'll be right back. This is going to be the next section.
Ah.
Bang, 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 bang.
Okay, let's do it.
Lead back. Yo, second half. Let's make it flat. Let's get it.
All right. So we're back to We Got a Crazy podcast, right? And we got special guest Rissa. Yo, you remind me of this girl who was like became a very, very special girl to me. I'm not gonna say her name because there's some real bullshit with a lot of people. But what I will say is she became a really special friend. Like even to this day, she's a very special friend. You and her like cut from the same cloth. All right. With that being said, right?
Did you see that?
With that being said, right? How do you as women, right? How do you guys feel about one night stands?
Well, what?
How do you are you like, yeah, that shit's cool, or hooray, we're with it, or are you like, nah, it can't be that. Like, are you as a woman? How do you feel about one night stands?
I'm not into the one night stands, but you know, in my lifespan, yes, I have. But
all right, we're gonna go back to that. I just got a question, right? Out of one of the ones of the one night stands, right? And because they were never intentional, you was never like, I'm just gonna fuck this nigga and bye, right? It was so you fucked them with the intent, like, yo, this is gonna be something, right? And then when it wasn't, then what?
Then you just move on.
Just like, fuck it, that didn't
fuck
work.
it, that shit didn't work out.
Is it like that? So every time a woman has sex, I think I just turned my mouth. Oh. So every time a woman has sex with a dude, she's doing it with the intent to have a relationship with him?
No.
Or not a woman, but you.
Me in general, like, do I? Yeah. When I do find someone, yes.
So when you're intimate, when you start getting intimate with a dude, your intent is to have something.
Yes.
It's just not to enjoy it.
No, because I'm older now. You know what I'm saying? My life is different. Like we all as females, we all been through that. Even men too, I think, have had these stages in life that, you know what I'm saying? But then it's time to settle down too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want to settle down and enjoy life and get it together. Like, this world is wicked out here.
That's true.
It's like you want to be by yourself for the rest of your life. Like, there's no fun in that. You know, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I want to build memories and build with somebody and look back, you know what I'm saying, yo, babe, remember this time? Remember that time? You feel me?
That's a good answer.
Yeah, yo.
It's hard to rebuttal that right there, because that's like a real, like this, the honest answer. You know what I'm saying?
But nowadays you don't get that. You know, a lot of people just want to hit it and quit it now. A lot of people don't have that same intentions. A lot of people don't have the same agendas. A lot of people don't have that same.
This is one thing that I will say that I noticed, being back into the dating pool. Everything is sort of flip flop, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes it seems like the men are coming genuine, but then again, it's generational. It's generational, because them young boys is. I don't understand how these young niggas is getting pussy. Them motherfuckers,
they feminine though. Bro.
You ever hear the way they talk to
Oh
girl?
God, yeah, they don't have.
Hey, man, come and spank that pussy. They talk like
that shit normal though.
Weird, y'all man, come and beat that pussy ass. Y'all come, like, yo, pussy ass bitch. It be weird, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with these little retarded motherfuckers? So it's generational, because
I'm gonna say the generation, yes.
Now I'm talking like when you holler at a woman, like an adult woman, right? When I say adult woman, I'm talking like 35 and up.
Mm-hmm.
That's an adult woman.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I look at it, right? I look at it like this. It's at this age, either you've been going through some fucked up relationships, maybe you haven't. Maybe you had a one relationship. Me personally, me and my wife was together for like 23, 24 years before we like divorced and separated, right? So for me, it will be different. You know what I mean? It's for me to date a woman. My whole entire interest is, yo, we're here to enhance each other's company. We come around each other, we should be having fun one way or the other. It doesn't necessarily mean a sexual thing. It's just that when we're around each other, if our moods are down, we probably should come around each other. But if we come around each other, it's good times and good vibes and we enjoying ourselves, then we should be around each other. the sexual parts of it doesn't make it a committed situation to me, and I think that that's one of the reasons why. I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of relationships don't last, because sex has become just it's common. Like sex is like remember back in the day when you you a girl, so it's different. But for a guy back in the days, like when I was like 12, 13 years old, trying to get a girl to suck your dick was like trying to win the lottery. Shit, that shit was not easy. You got to put in mad work. Now you'll get ahead before anything. It's changed.
The generation.
You know what I'm saying? So when a man, in my perspective, when I'm going out there, I'm like, I might meet a perfectly good woman and not recognize her value because all I see is her fault. Because I'm like, I've been in this shit 25 years. I'm not never gonna give nobody that kind of time without it being a short thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe if you find somebody too, like you never know.
I'm just enjoying. I found out. I was reintroduced to who I was. It's like when I went into my relationship, I was 23 years old. So from 23 to like 47, I was somebody's father, husband, brother. I was holding too many positions at such a young age. All of a sudden, not even that, because I was my children's
for a long
father.
time.
Huh?
Yeah, because you stayed for a long time too.
Yeah, and then when you get to, I'm not gonna point the finger, although I could.
It gotta be both sides.
Yeah, I'm not gonna point the finger, although I could.
Yeah, it's always two though.
I'm more so like, it just wasn't. It wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? If it was it, we would have stayed together. So she's probably the most trusted person, other than my two daughters, that I would be like, if I had something and somebody had to hold on, make sure I'm good, she would definitely be the person I would like take this and put it away from me. You know what I'm saying? She's still a good friend, but as far as nah, I've gotten to find out who I am again, man. I feel like yo, nigga, you was the nigga, like you was on it. And I found out, like, even now in my late 40s, like, I still got who I am. I remember now.
Sometimes you lose yourself, yo.
Yo, when you get into a relationship, you are not you. You are who everybody else needs you to be. You gotta be daddy. You gotta be honey, husband. You gotta be brother. You have to be son.
Everything.
You understand? You gotta be uncle. You gotta be the protector. You gotta be the provider. You gotta be the strength.
Yeah.
You got to be the one standing there.
But even though it's not for 20, even though it's for even years itself, it don't have to be 23 years. It could be 10 years.
But the thing
you have to carry all that weight on you.
The thing is, it would have kept going if a lot. I guess there's a lot of shit she can say, but it's like when it gets to a point when neither person wants to work it out, then y'all just both want to leave.
Then y'all just separate at that time.
Like neither one of us really want to work this shit out, right?
Like roommates at this point.
But then it was like once it was official, then all of a sudden she spent the night at our house for like 2 years. Like I moved out, got my own place. She came and stayed with me like for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, but once you make that shit clear and you clear that shit out, life is. I know I'm having like a really good one, you know. I'm enjoying it.
As long as you enjoy life.
You know, listen, man.
Life is too short, man.
I'm now that I remember who I am. I remember my swag. I started working out like last year. I was, I for some reason I had a problem. For some reason this year I had a problem getting back into my workout. I just can't get my groove back. But last year I was a monster. I'm going down there coaching. First it was my grandson was playing football, and I'm down there, watching him. All these single mothers. Every time I turn around, I'm like, I'm a different looking guy, especially because I got a gap in my teeth. So when people see me, they go, I look and then they look away. I know what it is. I know why you're looking like that. It is what it is. But
make sure who you are, though. You know.
Hey, listen. I love me.
Mm-hmm.
I love
you gotta love you.
And if any girl got a good head on her shoulder, she would look at me and be like, "Yeah, I love that nigga too."
Mm-hmm.
So why? Because I got this too.
No,
she don't know nothing about that. If she don't know nothing about that,
you're more than that, though.
Nah, what I'm saying is, if she don't know nothing about that, go ask my ex-wife. A couple of these other little raggedy bitches I fucked around with. So what's good with you? He gotta come and get to work, bro.
Slack
this is recorded.
He left.
Yeah, you gotta get back to work, bro. We gotta edit all of this shit.
Yeah, man. I know how it is, though. Fine.
How was your Well, first of all, let me ask you: are you single?
Yes, I am.
How is that going?
It's going great because I'm focused on what I need to focus on.
Which is?
Which is my kids, my job, my business, my parents.
Okay.
Focus on my business. Focus on a lot of stuff.
Then what?
That's it.
You're never gonna have a man again?
No.
You gave up? Are
No.
you gay? Do you mess with girls?
No. But when God says that, here you go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for a man right now.
What you mean? All right. So what about sex life?
That's different.
How's that going?
That's going great too.
Okay. What's the longest you've gone without doing nothing?
I don't know. I can go. I mean, I please myself.
So without doing nothing.
But I don't not even please myself. Yeah. No, I'm not. I gotta please myself, but
you gotta go. How many days can you go? Be like, I ain't. Well, I test myself. Well,
you tell yourself how long can you go?
Yeah, like I test myself. I'll do something like, how long can you go without smoking weed? Just stop smoking weed for like a couple of months. To let you like, see, I got power over that. Then you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So the longest that I've gone without, honestly, probably like 11 days, 12 days.
Yeah. You better than me.
Sure enough. I like 11, 12 days.
I can go like a week. Yeah, like a week.
Then after that, you gotta get.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Say that. But like, I can't put myself either. Not like that. Just like cold turkey, like nothing. Yeah. Well, nah. See, that's crazy. Right?
Nah.
Every week, I say every week I can go. There he is. Oh, he's still recording.
You gotta stop, man. You gotta go to. You gotta stop it. We gotta go to something else. Guys, man, we talked for like 10 minutes.
You know how much fun I got? I got exactly 13 minutes and 12 seconds.
He's dancing with a woman and he's looking at if she's just dancing like two-stepping it, right? That's different. But when she's dancing on him, the first thing a man be thinking is, she can fuck or she can't fuck. Because some girls, they dance weird. You probably wouldn't get it because girls dance with girls. But some girls dance weird. Like, they'll be trying to like grind on you, but it'll be like weird. Like, it'll be like, grind. No.
Damn, yo. What type of shit you want? Yo.
You ever twist a grinder?
No,
that kind of grinder, they twist a grinder like that.
No, not like that. Yeah, not like that, right? Not like that. Be like, you got some girls that'll come and dance on you, and their body be like, boom, like emotion. Everything they do is just emotion. And then you got some girls that'll be like, wow, boom, boom. And that shit be different. And then what I noticed is, when you popping with them kind of girls, they not. This is something that I learned as a kid, as a young dude. My father was a weirdo, but I don't even know where that came from. But
yo, cut that one out.
I'm gonna tell you why, right? I said that. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you why. When I was a little kid, and I'm like, you gotta remember, my father left when I was 6, so I was under 6, right? And I remember one time, I know who this woman is. I'm just not gonna say her name, but she was like maybe like 15, 16, But for him, this girl had a knock in her walk that was serious. And when she walked past and got past, I remember I was like, she gonna hurt these men. And as a kid, I knew exactly what he was getting at. So the reason why I brought that up is because the way a woman moves her body, it matches how she is sexually. Same thing with men. I would assume, wouldn't you assume that how men move? When you look at a man dancing, he move, and they be doing like, real close-up dancing, you don't ever be thinking like, yo, that nigga, the way he move, he look like he might be fucked. Because if you say no, if most women don't think that way, niggas is gonna stop dancing.
Why? Because you're not moving the way it needs to be moved?
No. It's not that you're not moving the way it needs to be moved. The only reason why niggas dance with girls is because they want them to feel how hard that dick got and how he could work with it. And if in her mind she's not thinking like, that nigga don't got this.
You believe that?
You
said that's the only reason why a girl would dance with a guy?
No, I said that's why guys dance with girls. Okay. You know what I'm saying? A nigga dance with a girl to get that quick rub up. And he's sort of letting her know.
Hold on. You ever thought that a woman might have a bet she want to see how quick she can bring somebody up and then break out?
Not that could be a possibility, but that's not like the whole norm. Because when it seems like are you saying that when you dance with a man, you never be thinking like, yo, this nigga might be able to lay some pipe?
No.
Do you dance with men?
No.
Well, now I get it.
There you go. That's how you play it.
Have you ever watched the guy dance?
Like home run.
Have you ever watched the guy dance and was like, that nigga swing that hips?
I mean,
especially the way the Spanish nigga swing them hips. You ain't never was watching us.
I don't know. Have you?
Nah, man.
Alright, so when you see a girl dancing and you see the way she's moving, you never be thinking like, that bitch probably fuck her.
Right? You see? No.
So it's only me.
No, I'm just saying.
Get the fuck out of here. Y'all are lying.
I mean,
I ain't sharing no more.
No, I'm just saying.
I ain't sharing no more.
That's my opinion, though. That's my opinion.
You got your own opinion.
Yeah,
I ain't sharing no more because I know everybody got to be feeling like that. I'm the only one that feels that way.
No, not the only one. Just the only one in this room right now. That's it.
Survey. We got to do a survey. I'm just gonna walk over to random people and be like, yo, when you dance with somebody, the way that they move, does that give you any kind of sexual thought? Because if that didn't, why would men go to strip clubs?
Watch this.
But they're not dancing on grind on them.
I know, but they're looking at the motion of the girl and imagine the way it would be sexually, right?
Oh, like me shaking their ass and stuff
like whatever the girl is up on the stage doing, right? He's looking at her.
Yeah, he's looking at her.
For that purpose. He's there in that environment for that purpose.
Yeah, but so that he can have a thought to be like, I would imagine.
But he's not grinding on them either, though. They're not grinding.
What about when they come and do? They do grind.
That's a lap dance.
That's a lap dance. You're supposed to get like that, right? Like
he's going to that environment for that purpose. And I don't think, watch this, to answer your question, when he's in that environment, letting that woman grind on him, she ain't thinking, oh, I bet he could do this. She don't want to quit.
Get that money and go.
I'm not talking about that part of it. I'm talking about the part of it of I can't be the only motherfucker thinking like that.
Well, yeah, it goes how you answer that question. You go into a club, whether they sing or not. You go into a dance club, an environment with not a strip club, and there's people dancing. You can't believe whether you notice they coupled off or not. You'll get television. You'll just be looking at, you know what I'm saying, like whoever is intriguing you the most. You forget about who she if she was.
So all right, let me ask you this: you walk in the club, right? There's two bad bitches in the club.
Right.
One of them's doing the MC Hammer, right, and the other one is dancing like Ciara, right? Who are you looking at?
What? Yo, what?
I'm looking at both of them. MC Hammer. She grab walking too. Yo, that's fashion is funny.
Alright, yo, dog. Today was a good day. Tommy, we miss you. Gotta get back to work, man.
Hold down. Special guest in the building. We will see you
Special
again.
guest.
Appreciate you. Where can they find you? You want to shout it out?
Rissa, special guest Rissa.
Oh, you got an Instagram, you got anything you want to give away right now? Or you can just keep it on pause out of the world. What you do? You do anything you want the world to know? Anything?
Yeah,
businesses.
I take care of intellectual disability kids.
All right.
And I have my own cleaning business called The Christian Family. But
go back to the first one. Intellectual. Smart. Kids.
Disability kids. Yes.
I had to process that because that sounds like a lot of work. That sounds like a job. Right?
You feel me? Is
I know some kids, they don't have either one of those in their heart with. So shout out to you. All right. That's your own company. That's what you work with?
Yeah, that's my business. Yeah.
You got to give that. You got to
give that. You feel me? Yes.
Shout out to Rissa. Rissa, Professor Banana Man.
I clean Airbnbs, offices. Fuck you. Had a nephew today. Stuff like that in that nature. But you can get me.
What's the name of it again?
The Christians Cleaning.
Cleaning?
Yes, sir.
Do it.
Yes, sir.
So
Feel me?
You're a Christian?
Say that shit out loud.
You're a Christian?
Oh, say that shit out loud.
You want to shout that out? You want us to put it up on the screen over here so they can hype you up?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
We'll talk.
I give you my card too.
Nah, we got you. So look, we appreciate everything.
Yes. We definitely help promote all people that come on the show.
Yes, we got from a woman's perspective.
God bless y'all.